Well, we know Labor Day weekend is big for boaters as they hit the lakes, the rivers, everything in between.
But one statistic is certainly making waves. Texas has the third highest amount of stolen boats and gear in the country.
Consumer reporter Heather Sullivan is here with smart sense on protecting your property.
Yeah, the National Insurance Crime Bureau says boat theft is a widespread problem in Texas, with 354 boats stolen just last year.
Labor Day weekend is a popular time for boating in Texas and a busy time for game wardens and police. Not just monitoring for intoxicated boating, but also for something many boaters don't think about: theft. The National Insurance Crime Bureau says Texas has the third highest stolen boats and gear in the country, behind Florida and California.
It's easier for them to just load up that trailer and take off with it. So that's what we're primarily seeing as the smaller boats and jet skis. So jet skis and any kind of boat under 30 feet.
Who could forget when police were in a high-speed chase on the East X freeway with a truck towing the boat that a famous TikToker reported stolen. And in April, the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department says it seized $100,000 worth of suspected stolen boats and gear at the Big Bass Splash. TPWD says boat theft often happens when owners store a boat where they don't see it regularly.
Quite often, game wardens will get a call or be with some boat motor trailer that is actually stolen and the owner doesn't even know it yet.
During the last few years of our tough economy, cases of boat squatting, people living on boats they don't own, have been widely reported in California and Florida. TPWD says they don't see much boat squatting in Texas, but attorney Ernie Garcia says, like house squatting, a boat owner has to go to court to have a squatter evicted.
It's very similar to when someone slips into somebody's house. You know, once a person has established residency in a given place, they're allowed to stay there and can only be removed by judicial process.
And it's even more complicated when a boat is moved to a slip that's leased by the occupant.
Access to the boat should be as easy as proving title to it. But as far as removing the individual who is living on the boat, they're likely going to have to go through the civil process.
NICB recommends the following steps to help protect your boat from theft. You want to try and keep an eye on it, or at least install a security camera. Secure it to the dock with a steel cable and lock up the motors. Remove expensive equipment that can be lifted. Don't leave the title and the registration papers on the boat. Keep them in a safe place. And take photos of your boat and mark it with the whole identification number. That way, if it does get stolen, it can be identified and returned to you. I've got more tips for you on Sullivan's Smart Sense on Fox26Houston.com. Heather Sullivan, Fox 26 News.
I'll be honest, I didn't realize stealing boats was a big thing.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Such a huge problem.
Yeah, it really is. It catches people off guard because they may not even know that it's happened.
Yeah, you don't even think about it. All right. Heather, thanks a lot.
You bet. Be a little more safe now.